Hey everyone. Hey everyone. It's time to do a little practice here. I'm going to be throwing from the stick left position to the to the stick right side here. I'll be putting my bets out here, and I'm going to go ahead and these are obstacle chips over there, but this right here, that's where my bets will be. And I'm starting off with I'm going to make an assumption here that I've been at the at the casino for a while, and I have in my buy-in portion of my rack, I've got let's see, $15 in white chips, $100 in red chips, $400 in green chips, and $100 in black chips, and then backup. My bankroll backup is $1,350. So that's what I'm working with. And say I've been playing earlier in the day, and I've now come back to a $15 table, and we're coming out, and I'm the shooter. But again, just I'm shooting from down there. The action's going to be here. Let's see here. And but let's break out some new dice. What do you say? What have I got here? Let's see. I got some Casino Tears dice. Oh my God, look at that. Brand new. Oh, the things are gorgeous. Black Casino Tears dice. So I'll take a pair of those. Put the other three back. So this is what we'll be shooting with. And those are nice. Check that out. If you don't know what Casino Tears is, it's a podcast. 10 Ton is number one, and Ed from Roll to Win. We've been doing podcasts over a year now. Pretty good stuff. All pretty much all about craps. But if you're a craps player and you like DI and that sort of stuff, I'd recommend them. Anyway, if you're watching my channel, you're probably already aware of them. All right, so let's see. Here we go. I'm going to start off with again, I'm coming in kind of cold. I'm playing early in the day. And like I said, I'm buying in for $615. Okay, that's a reasonable conservative buy-in, or I would say a reasonable buy-in on a $15 table. And I'm going to throw a hardway set here, and we'll try a few different things. So we're out on an 8, 5, 3, 8. All right, well, I love when a come out number is is one of those two inside numbers. But I always do a PSO combat hedge right after the come out roll. Had a comment today on a comment that I made on something else from oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I apologize, but I forget your handle, but it'll come to me. Anyway, he was saying how he appreciated the fact that I was utilized combat in a video, and that he did, was trying to explain to people that were commenting on a live feed that he was doing about how that can be useful and I'll show you. We'll show you how that combat can be useful. All right, so we're looking for an 8. I'm going to stick with that hard way set for the moment. And there's a 5, 4, 1, 5. All right. And I think that 8, if I'm remembering right, was a easy 8. It wasn't hard way 8. Okay, so now I can make a choice of single odds or double odds. I think because I'm just coming into this, we're going to do single odds. And for the 5, we're going to put $16 odds on the 5, which is single odds, so that it gets the proper payoff. So if this hits, it'll get 24 up top. So you just give a dollar change, you get a quarter, and 15 behind. And of course, this will pay 33. Now, I'm going to go ahead and place the 6. And I'm going to put out one more combat. Let's see where that little bastard goes. So that's because, and now I'm going to switch up my set to a 3V set. Plus, I got that one little combat hedge out there, which means I'll salvage $30 if I get a PSO. And I got a PSO. So, that comes back, this goes down. I'd have gotten just a little bit ahead of myself there. That's okay, because I got chips to work with. Okay, we're going to need some color. Now that I've sort of explained everything, let's see if I can't get some poop happening here. I think we're going to go back probably to a hard way set. There's a 6. PSO. See how that works? And we're coming out one more time. There's 10. Using hardware set, so that's a primary hit 10. Threes were on top. There's a 4. We got a primary hit and a one-off axis hit. Cover that 6 and 8. There's a 5, 3, 2. There's a 6. We're not going to press yet. We got some some recouping to do, and some dialing in to do. There's a 3. There's an 8. Decent toss. I was using a 3V set on that, so that is an expected result. And I'm beginning to feel a little comfy. Not quite there yet, but getting there. Another 3. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. There's the 5 again. There's the 11, which is the other side of that 3. Good for that first hit. That first meaningful hit, which would be the 4 or the 10. There's the 4. There it is. Okay, so that's 30, 45. Nickel change. Quarter up there. Okay, now we're starting to feel. All right, we're just about back even on this hand. See if we can't get that dang 10. Yeah, another 4. I'll take it. 2 in a row. Not bad. Vig. We're going to go ahead and press that 1. Collect the, that goes there. This goes back here. I am doing 410 friendly set right now. There's a hard 8. Take it. And we can press that little puppy up now. Oops. We are in press mode. There's 6, 4, 2. All right. We're even on the hand at the moment. Everything else, everything from here, as long as it keeps happening, is going to be money in the rack. Oh, give me some luck. There we go. 4, 3, 1. Nice. Big. We're going to just keep that at 50 at the moment, because now we are in the driver's seat. And those dang fours are hard to hit. Well, let me rephrase that. Depending on your set, they're hard to hit, but there's a 10. Haha. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. Hit the 10. Okay, so that's going to be a $30, $45 payout. Nickel back. And let's see if we can't get a little something more going here. At this point, let me see, 2, 3, 6. We are about $200 up, not to count what's on the table. If we took down what's on the table, we'd be probably over $300 down. Yeah, we would be over $300 off. So that being the case, obviously everything's off at the moment. Let's see if we can't turn this into something fun. There's 6. 6 coming out. All right, we'll just take double odds on that, and we'll just take this. We're going to put. God, we haven't hit a fucking. I haven't hit a 5. You know what? In this situation, sometimes a comer is a good bet. Let's just see what happens. 3v6 being tossed. There's a 6, 5-1. You notice I got obstacle chips out here, right? They will be there in the real world, and I'm trying to play a real world type practice here. Okay, so we hit our 0.6. Let's move the combat to the 6. And we got $51 payout there. And we're coming out again. Let's get some odds on that. Go ahead and put double odds on that 6. I love it when a combat goes to the 6 or 8 because chances of them happening is good. It's good inside numbers. Okay, 3v set coming out. I'm going to have that 6 working coming out. There's a 3 coming out. Loser on the front line. It's interesting. All right, since we're coming out, I'm going to go back to a hard way set. Kind of reevaluate here, kind of reorganized in my head. Now, 6 is not working. There you go. All right, excuse me for a second, folks. I'll be right back. Just 2 seconds. Okay. Let's go ahead and Hardly that. Hang on 1 minute. Got a little bit of a plumbing issue downstairs here. I don't know if you've ever had this, but like you get a whistling if the pressure is not right in the water, within all the various places that water come out of in your house, the toilets, the faucets, so on and so forth. And if you get a toilet somewhere that the plunger thing apparatus is a little old and it gets stuck at a certain spot, you'll get a whistle. So that's just what I was dealing with. All right, so we're still coming out. I'm going to go to a hybrid 3V, which is a 5-4-6-4 set. Let's see what we can get picked up here. Ooh, there's a 2. Dang it. That's going to kill that pass line. That was a... Now my pass line hedge is killed. I hate that. Got a little distracted by the whistle, I guess, huh? It's all right. Okay, we're still coming out. Deep breath. I'm going to go back to the hard way set. Sort of reset here. I'm going to call that 6 back on. That come bed on the 6 is back on. There's the yo. I'll stick with that. 6 is working. Oh, God damn it. I'm telling you, I'm having a hard time with this come up. Okay, that goes down again. I'm slowly losing money on this pass line here. All right. Let's go 3V 2464. We can't get a darn box number. There's a 10. All right, so we're on a 10. Since we had a lot of distractions, I'm going to call everything but that 6 off of the next toss. I'm going to go to a 4-5-5-4 set. And there's a 9. Okay, so everything was off. Got a 9. I think we're getting back into concentration mode here. Double odds out there on that 10. All right, see if we can't pick up some of those box numbers. There's a 4, 31. Pay us 100. $2 VIG. We're going to press it to 100. There's a 6 hard. Love it when I get those comers out of there. Gonna pay me 51. Gotta leave 42 out there. There's a yo. Oh, not a yo, it's a 9. Thought that 3 was a 5 for a second. I guess my eyeballs are getting old. That's the first hit on that sucker. Let's take it to a nickel. Excuse me, a quarter. Don't. Interesting. I don't think I've hit a 5 yet, which is a little strange for me. Okay. There's an 8. Love it. Oops. That was definitely an 8. There we go. So that pays 49. Give $1 back to the bank. And we'll take this to 75. Oh dear. Well, it was inevitable. And there it is. 7 out. Okay, so you're just getting to the fun part. It's 1, 2, 50. 1, 2, 3. 302. And let's see here. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 850 there in the rack. Not counting that part over there. And counting white chips. So we started with, what did I say, 615, something like that. So we went down and we came back and kept our wits about us. So I saw it interesting talking about casino tiers and these cool dice of casino tiers. They had a really interesting podcast that they put out today where they talked a little bit about the what percentage of factors go into the game when you're playing as a crapshooter to, you know, what factors go into a successful hand. And Tenton was talking about his betting skill and his analysis of the game as it's unfolding as being the biggest parts of his ability to make money at the game. And Ed was talking about DI being a bigger percentage for him. And it was interesting. I mean, I really encourage you to go out and check them out, Casino Tiers, and check out that their concepts and their discussions. Because if you're a serious craps player, I think you'll get you'll get a kick out of it. You'll get the humor of it, and I think you'll learn something. But I think what I just did here is a bit of a demonstration of approaching the game and letting the game come to you. I'm not trying to force stuff, you know. Not going, in my layout, I don't have any, ATS or repeater options. I mean, I'd have to like fill, pretend they were there and whatever. So I rarely do that in videos, but this was just, to me, this is kind of the way I approach a hand at craps or going to a crap table with my known dice control, influence, skill, and my knowledge of betting. That's the way I would have approached this. If this was, I mean, I would have played that hand this way in a casino with the money that I had started with and with the bankroll that I have. And so for me, I would say that probably 50% of what I was doing here was DI. I would say 40% of it was knowing the kind of betting I wanted to do and how I wanted to do it and how I wanted to progress it, how I wanted to make sure I had my money back and I was really only getting aggressive with casino money. And then I would say a small portion of it was luck. And, there you have it. So stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. This is a long video, 40 minutes. I doubt seriously that very many people will still be watching it as I'm signing off here. I hope you do. If you watch it all the way to the end, let me know. I would really appreciate that. Whether you liked it or not, just say, hey, I watched it all the way to the end, it sucked, or hey, I watched it all the way to the end, it was great. That would be meaningful to me. Okay, 40 minutes, boy, that's a long time. I hate doing that long videos, but anyway, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and remember, luck has got very little to do with it. All the best. Let's slide out.